If you always gain weight in December, even when you swear you're going to be good, it's not because you lack discipline. It's because the holidays are literally designed to sabotage every woman over 40. Between the food and the stress and the lack of routine, the sugar everywhere, and everyone telling you, just enjoy yourself. Well, your metabolism barely stands a chance. So today I'm going to show you 3 holiday traps that keep women in midlife stuck and the simple fixes that you can start using today so that you don't end December feeling bloated, guilty, or like you're starting from square one on January 1st. Be sure to go grab a pen and paper because by the end of this video, you're going to understand the hidden reason why your December cravings explode, why your midlife metabolism reacts differently to holiday food, but most importantly, the simple steps that help you to stay on track without missing out. If you're new here, I'm Jenny, a holistic nutritionist who helps women over 40 stop spinning their wheels with diet and exercise and finally lose weight in a way that feels good, works with their hormones, works with their body, and actually lasts. Now, the reality is that December is not easy when it comes to weight loss, but it also doesn't have to derail you. And I'm going to show you how. Now, trap number 1 is the I already messed up spiral. And this is the number 1 reason why women in midlife gain weight during the holidays. And it has nothing to do with food, really. It's that all or nothing identity spiral. You overeat at a holiday dinner and then you feel guilty. And this can happen really early on, like Thanksgiving. And then you tell yourself, okay, I'll start fresh on Monday. But then you overeat the rest of the weekend. And then Monday comes around and you're already feeling down and you continue to overeat. And suddenly it's December 31st and you feel awful. This is not a food issue. This is a nervous system plus mindset issue. Now, as a woman over 40, when we're under stress, our cortisol spikes. When we have high cortisol, our cravings spike. When we're having cravings, we make decisions from a survival mode, not out of alignment with what we want to be, who we're working to become. So here's a quick win that you can use so that this doesn't happen to you. Now, whenever you're at a holiday event or meal or get together of some kind, I want you to simply fill your plate. 1 plate. On that plate, I want you to be sure to include a protein, and we'll talk more about protein in a minute, and then eat that plate slowly. Enjoy it. When you're done, I want you to pause for 10 minutes before you decide whether or not you want more. During this 10 minutes, simply drink at least a half a glass of water, and this does something special. It interrupts that spiral and can bring your nervous system out of that reactive eating mode. And when people do this, well, most women find that they don't want an additional plate of food. So it stops that overeating before it even starts, without the guilt, without the shame, without all the baggage. Another quick win that you can use is the 3-bite strategy. So use this for holiday desserts or treats, which inevitably you're going to be pressured to eat. So you get 3 intentional bites. Enjoy them. Savor them. Like really savor them deeply. But then after those 3 bites, stop. The craving centers calm after about 3 to 5 mindful bites of a food. And by following this tip alone, it can save you thousands of calories through the month of December without feeling deprived. And you don't have to say no to Aunt Martha when she pressures you to try her dessert. So if staying centered and grounded is your biggest challenge at this time of year, then download my Align and Rise ritual below. In less than 10 minutes, this easy ritual can help you to calm your nervous system, and it stops that all or nothing spiral before it even starts. Now, trap number 2 is under eating protein and overeating sugar. December, there's no question, it's the month of carbs and sugar and treats. And I'm not anti-carb at all, but when your protein drops, everything else goes off the rails. Your blood sugar spikes, your cravings skyrocket, and your cortisol increases. Your appetite becomes unpredictable, and with all of this, your body holds onto fat so much more easily. And so for women in midlife, this effect is even stronger. Our metabolism becomes more dependent on protein and muscle maintenance. And here's the fix. And it's simple. Make sure that you get 35 grams of protein minimum at each meal every day, even on the holidays. And here's some super simple examples. For breakfast, do something like a scoop of whey protein and some Greek yogurt. Mix in some berries and you've hit 40 grams of protein. Or have an omelet made out of 3 eggs plus half a cup of egg whites, and that's 40 grams of protein. Or make yourself a cottage cheese bowl with a scoop of collagen powder and a handful of berries. Again, 40 grams of protein. For lunch, 5 or 6 ounces of canned mackerel plus some veggies and an avocado, and you've hit 40 grams of protein. A chicken breast wrap or salad with 5 to 6 ounces of chicken in it, that's about 40 grams of protein. A high protein yogurt parfait, again, well, there's your 40 grams of protein. And for dinner, 5 or 6 ounces of salmon or steak or chicken or shrimp or turkey. That's about 35 to 40 grams of protein. And now when you're at your holiday party or dinner, start with your protein first. So even if it's just a couple of bites, this stabilizes your blood sugar and it reduces cravings by up to 30%. So at any event, you can use this little handy dandy mental guide. Make sure that your protein serving is at least as big as the palm of your hand. Fill half your plate with produce and enjoy the carbs that you truly want. Be mindful about it. Don't have the ones that you're sort of indifferent about or you feel pressured to eat. And then have one intentional treat. And this way of eating, it's not restrictive. It's supportive and it really can work beautifully. Trap number 3 is low movement plus high stress. So a lot of women think that all that weight gain in December is because of the food. But a big part of the weight gain actually has to do with not having as much structure, not having as much sleep, there being less daylight, more stress, more cortisol. And let's be real, for most of us, routines tend to go out the window. So this whole combination of things, it shuts down your metabolism faster than anything else. So here's my quick fix for this, the 10-minute daily non-negotiable. And so every single day in December here going forward, make a commitment to do one of these things. Either walk for 10 minutes or do 10 minutes of stretching, 10 minutes of light yoga, or even just simply march around your home for 10 minutes. And by doing this, you are not trying to burn calories. Let me stress that. Instead, what you're doing is you're helping to stabilize your nervous system. Now, one little trick that I'll add to that it seems weird, but people swear by it. And I teach it to my clients all the time. It's to simply put on your shoes and wear them in the house. Because if you put your shoes on inside, you tend to naturally move more as opposed to sitting on the couch or being still. I don't know why, but it works. So when you're moving around more, not only are you burning more calories naturally, but your blood sugar stays balanced. And then the final tip I have in this department is what I call the 3-2-1 night routine. So like I said, for a lot of us, routines tend to go out the window in December, but we can still keep a bit of structure to our day. So commit to 3 hours before bed, stop eating, no more big meals. And then 2 hours before bed, cut out the stress, no more work or heavy tasks like that. And the last hour before you go to sleep at night, turn off the screens. And I know that that's never a popular suggestion, but when you do these 3 things in combination, it helps to improve your cortisol levels and your appetite cues and cravings all for the next day. So you're setting yourself up for success the next day, the night before. Now, here are 3 things that I want you to remember. One is that holiday overeating really isn't so much about lack of discipline. It's more about nervous system overwhelm. We want to support our nervous system. Number 2 is that your metabolism after 40 relies heavily on protein, hydration, and balanced blood sugar. So we want to do things that support all of that. Number 3 is small, simple habits beat perfection every time. Now, if you want support staying grounded, intentional, and align throughout the holidays, then make sure you download Align and Rise below. It's fast and simple, and it helps you to start your day off on the right foot, even during this busiest season of the year. And when we start our day off on the right foot, well, it just makes everything so much easier. Now, before you go, I'd love to hear from you. What's the hardest part of the holidays for you? Is it the cravings, the routines, the stress? Tell me in the comments below. I respond to every single comment that I get, and it helps me to create videos that actually help you. And if this video helped you, then please consider liking and subscribing. It really helps me out. And while you're at it, why don't you share it with another woman that could use the support we all can use at this crazy time of year? You've got this, and follow these steps, and you're going to feel really different come January than you have in past years. As always, thank you so much for watching, and I will see you in the next video.